Alright, so picture this. You're an outlaw in the Wild West. You rob trains, cause chaos, and everyone calls you Blackjack. Sounds kinda badass. Until you get caught and sentenced to hang in 1901. Spoiler, it did not go smoothly. Tom Blackjack Ketchum thought robbing a train solo was a great idea. It wasn't. He got shot, arrested, and the judge basically said, yeah, let's hang this guy publicly, make it a whole event. Only problem? The executioner forgot how gravity works. The drop was too long, and boom. Blackjack's head came clean off, his body dropped, his head bounced, and the crowd reportedly screamed like it was a horror movie premiere. Someone even snapped a photo. It's like Old West Instagram, but way more disturbing. Pedro Medina wasn't exactly Florida's favorite person. Back in the 80s, he murdered his former teacher, stabbed her with a knife. He claimed voices made him do it, which is never something you want to hear from someone holding a knife. Fast forward to 1997. Florida's electric chair was ready. They strapped Pedro in, flipped the switch, and his head caught fire. Not a figure of speech. Actual flames. Witnesses said it looked like a campfire gone horribly wrong. The prison? They were like, this is fine. Meanwhile, everyone else was screaming, dude, his head is on fire. The state later called it a malfunction, right? Like your microwave exploding is just a minor hiccup. Let's rewind. Way back to the 1500s. Mary, Queen of Scots, was accused of plotting to kill her cousin. Queen Elizabeth I Tudor drama, royal betrayal, and a little sprinkle of paranoia. Classic Shakespearean chaos, so they sentenced her to death. The plan? A clean beheading. The reality? A complete disaster. The executioner needed 3 swings to get the job done. The first swing missed, hit the back of her head. The second barely left a mark. The third finally did it, and then he held up her head only for the wig to fall off and her real head dropped to the ground like a soggy melon. Even for 1587, that was seriously messed up. This guy made history for all the wrong reasons. William Kemmler was the first person to ever be executed by electric chair. You know, back when electricity was still kind of new and people barely trusted light bulbs. Kemmler had murdered his lover with an axe. In 1890, New York wanted to try this new humane method of electrocution. Let's just say the results were not family friendly. The first jolt didn't kill him, he just smoked, literally. They hit him with a second round of electricity so intense that his body caught fire, his blood vessels burst, and the smell in the room made people vomit. The press said it would have been kinder to use an axe again. You ever hear of a 67-year-old grandmother running from an executioner with a sword? No? Well, meet Margaret Pole. She was sentenced to death by Henry VIII, basically for being born into the wrong royal bloodline, but the executioner? Super untrained. First swing hit her shoulder. She screamed, broke free, and ran around the scaffold while he chased her, swinging like a drunk knight in a Renaissance fair. It reportedly took 11 strikes to unalive her. 11. Honestly, even horror movies call cut sooner than that.